That was just a shy of 100. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we have with us the 2025 Mercedes-Benz CLE 53 AMG with us, and we are going to discuss the platform this car is based on, this powerful engine up front, the ride and handling dynamics of this car. But before all of that, let's just have a look at how beautiful this car is. An absolute eye candy. This car in this color gets all the good and the bad attention. However, before we start off the drive, I would like to showcase a few unique elements I noticed about the car, starting off with the tires. So these tires are very unique, and I personally feel that these are debut tires, and these are the Michelin Pilot Sport S5. So anyone who has been following the Michelin Pilot Sport series would be aware of the hierarchy of the S5 series, because the previous top of the line street tires, the extreme performance street tires, were the 4S. So 4S did not get the 5S. They were in fact having a different nomenclature, the S5. Okay, so the hood has been popped up. This is not to show you the 256M engine. We are going to discuss about the engine during our driving part of the review. But this is to show you this, a very unique half insulation hood design, and I'm sure this is not for cost reduction purpose. This would have had some technical expertise put in by the AMG team. In addition, obviously we do have a proper working hood vent, which is very interesting. A pillarless design certifies this as a proper coupe. So time for some bad news. There are quad tips at the back, but these are not actual exhaust tips. The real exhaust tips are deep inside. However, the good news is, overall rear design, the CLE 53 has really aced, and it's genuinely a very, very handsome, hulking look from the rear. And any auto enthusiast would really love a thick backside, which the CLE 53 enjoys. So before we start driving this car, let's just understand what the CLE is. So Mercedes did a smart thing by discontinuing the C-Class Coupe and the E-Class Coupe. And what they did was have one model to represent both the C and the E-Class for a coupe body structure. And that is how the CLE was born. So let's just understand how Mercedes is able to give and sort of distinguish the lines, or probably make those lines between models translucent and give us new models with new nomenclatures. So the CLE 53 is based on the MRA2 platform. MRA2 is nothing but the Modular Rear Architecture 2 platform, and this is a platform which has been doing its duty on the C-Class, on the E-Class, as well as the S-Class. Yeah, so this is the MRA2 platform, common across the C, E and S. And the C Coupe would also had enjoyed an MRA2 platform, and E Coupe also would have enjoyed the MRA2 platform. Forget all of that, because the C Coupe and the E Coupe don't exist. They have been merged into one, and that is what the CLE is all about. Okay, so let me quickly read a small excerpt from the official press release of the CLE 53 AMG for all of you guys. With the 5 AMG Dynamic Select driving programs like Slippery, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus and Individual, the characteristics of the CLE 53 can be influenced with the touch of a finger. So what the official press release has forgotten to state that there is an additional race mode. Why not just give it a try? That was just a shy of 100. That was a very, very explosive launch which we achieved in these kind of wet conditions on not a very great road surface. But yeah, wow, this engine does perform tremendously well. Brakes are very good. We'll talk about the brakes in a bit during the handling, but yeah. Oh, the availability of torque, any RPM. 9-speed gearbox also does give you that favorable performance which you would want paired with this 256M engine. Do you remember the E450? The E-Class sedan 450 engine. So this engine is a derivative of that E450 engine. So do have that as a reference. And a lot of tinkering around has been going on at the AMG development R&D teams to make this engine have an output of approximately 450 horsepower. And yes, it does have that integrated starter generator attached to it, which does shoot up the torque exact 600 Newton meters. But that is a boost mode, I believe, available for a few seconds. Yeah, the engine, we are on a service road which was supposed to be a good patch just a few weeks back, but the monsoons have really made the road miserable. But the Michelins are performing good, which again we will discuss during the handling performance section of this review. So the real question is, though this car has a nomenclature of 53, but is this the real 43? That is the question which probably Mercedes may also not give an answer. But before that, I would like to ask all my viewers a simple question. Do you admit your mistakes? If you do, that is development, that is growth. And the 53 engine, this car, this coupe, is sort of a admission of what Mercedes thought the global audience would be accepting. A 4-cylinder, hybrid, powerful engine, F1 technology, but well, displacement has no replacement. And that is what they finally understood and gave us the 53 with this 256M engine performing the way it is. I'll tell you, surely it does deserve the AMG badge. And yeah, this is not a proper AMG, this is not a full AMG, because there is a 63 AMG version of the CLE also going to come up probably in the coming months ahead, hopefully by end of 2025. But yes, that gives us an indication that is this the real 43, and they cannot sell this as a 43 because they already have a 43 on sale with a 4-cylinder hybrid. So these are the questions which we need to ask. These are the questions which we need to self-answer, because the answers will never be provided by the showroom. And the nomenclature of the CLE 53, which we studied just some time back, has also revealed certain things. The platform has also revealed certain things about the genetics of this car. And this engine is a homecoming of the AMG 43 badge, which it does not get, but it flaunts a 53 badge. But in my eyes, this is the real 43 AMG. So quick talk about the ride and the handling. For sure, the tires are playing a major role in giving this car a very good ride quality. And the dampers, yes, they are electronic and they do have their job to play. But overall, this car has been stiffly sprung, as we can understand over these bad patches on the highway. However, the tires, again, extremely soft compound S5, jointly developed with Mercedes AMG. These Michelins are absolute peach. And I say this because in my M340i, I do have the 4S. I had the 4S, now I have switched to the Pilot Sport 5. I wish I could have switched to the S5 instead of the 5, but this is not available right now. It's not at all available in these sizes. I believe only 3 companies do enjoy these tires. One is Mercedes themselves, second is Porsche. I have seen these tires on some newly launched Aston Martins as well. So these 3 companies for sure have these tires. Definitely in the coming months, the S5s will be available. But yeah, the tires are absolutely vital. Right now I am still in race mode. As soon as I switch to comfort, it gets better. The damping, yeah, I can feel it to be slightly relaxed. And surely the steering, yeah, the steering is fantastic. Again, we do have rear wheel steering, as we are aware. 2.5 degrees, I believe, that is how much they turn. That is enough, and this really helps in the handling performance, and little inputs in the steering also do give extremely sensitive feel in a good way. While you are having a quick lane change, or probably you are on a track, which I have not been able to drive this on a track. However, the rear wheel steering does have a bit of a drawback. While driving on rough surfaces and surfaces which are having some undulations, the car does lose its stability. A quick word on the all-wheel drive system is that when you are driving in a sedate manner, it is a proper rear wheel drive. No power goes up to the front axles, and that aids efficiency. So that is a good thing. And this is the intelligent 4-wheel drive system, the 4MATIC Plus. Yeah, remember I was talking about that undulations, and the car doesn't liking undulations. So yeah, these are the kind of patches which the 4MATIC Plus system also doesn't help, because of that oversensitive steering, which would be great on a track but requires a very good road. Otherwise, on those bad and rough patches, it does make you feel not so confident. Let us just understand where the CLE 53 AMG is placed in the Mercedes product positioning chart. The last time we heard about the 53 nomenclature in a sedan or a coupe was, I believe, the E53 AMG, which was launched in the previous generation facelift, and that was a 53 model, so for sure a 6-cylinder. But when it comes to the 43 AMGs, right now those are 4 cylinders. There is a C43, there is a C63. Again, C43 is around 1 crore extra room. C63 is much pricier. And if you look at the competition, there is the M4, which is similarly priced around the CLE 53 AMG. And we do have the M2, which again has a 6-cylinder, which doesn't really go head on with the CLE 53, but definitely is a product of matching, and it does have its own capabilities which are extremely capable. But again, the M2 cannot be compared with the CLE 53. And we cannot discard one car, which is the M340i. Because the M340i again has a 6-cylinder. It is similarly fast and it is considerably cheaper. So where does the CLE 53 get placed? And if I had called the CLE 53 the real 43, so technically it should be competing with the M performance models of the BMWs or the S4 or the S5 of the Audis, because those are the S lights or the M lights. Like this is an AMG light, because a 6-cylinder AMG was always an AMG light, because the AMGs were, the full-blown AMGs were 8 cylinders, and there is a CLE 63 AMG expected very soon. So this is how it is right now. I leave it up to you on how you judge the CLE 53. But truly speaking, I would have loved the CLE 53 AMG to be a CKD, sort of an semi or a knockdown kit available out in India, so that it is sort of made in India and could have been priced aggressively under 1 crore to make this an extremely strong case for all the performance enthusiasts in India.